Say again?
That a gender. You're talking about the fucking the biological. Like you're born with a dick, right? And then
Look how fucking lost he is. Oh, you're such a fucking idiot, dude. Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to Transgender Tuesday. All right, guys. Today's agenda. We're reacting to a streamer debate between XQC and Adin Ross, where I don't know. They just start yapping about trans issues because, you know, why not, I guess. Surprisingly, XQC might be an ally. Adin Ross, not an ally. There's two other people that are in the call as well that we're going to be sadly having to watch and hear their responses. And just, I think it's important that to do this as a trans person. I just thought I'd give my 2 cents. I thought I'd actually Google some fucking information and we can really just like see what's the reality of, you know, life as a trans person and trans youth. And we're going to talk about a lot of stuff. Before we do that though, it's Tuesday, which means it's shot day. So we're going to take our HRT. I'm sure Adin Ross and DJ Academics would be so happy to see me taking my HRT on Twitch. So, you know, in the extremely rare chance that they see this, I hope they are, you know, upset. I hope they are throwing their hands up like it's the end of the fucking world. The woke mob has got us. Yes, the woke mob has got us because I exist. All right, here we go. My leg! My leg! I don't want to do a big introduction about both of them. I'm going to let clips kind of like show you guys who these people are. Minus XQC. I can just tell you, XQC, I think, is just like a React streamer. He's also kind of a gamer. Today, I care more about the fact that XQC is kind of advocating himself as a trans ally and decided to debate Adin Ross, and also DJ Academics is in here, Trainwrecks is in here in this Discord call, and he decides to debate them about trans issues. And we mainly talk about trans youth and the dangers of trans youth being on puberty blockers or HRT or getting like sexual reassignment surgery or just surgeries in general, and if that happens, and you know, how frequently does it happen, and how many trans kids even are there in the US, and why is it such a big deal? Is it a big deal at all? I mean, I'm gonna talk about all that stuff, okay? XQC presses Adin as a passionate trans ally.
I only care about leaving the kids out of it, bro. I just got mad about the Target shit, and I get mad about, you know, like having puberty blockers for kids. That's all I get mad about.
that doesn't happen though. It's like
it does. Some parents allow it.
I said it. Give me statistics. I said, give me examples, give me articles. You have given me nothing.
I'll tell you what, because I'm not informed. I don't really spend all my time doing this.
Just give me one.
I'll find some. If I really take time to Google it, I can. I saw a number saying 17,000, but I want to look into it before I really use it as evidence.
So you're pushing a narrative with absolutely nothing, no backing, no knowledge, no statistics, and no examples.
But XQC, if you don't think there's ever been a minor that's taken puberty blockers, it's a no.
Okay, and you were mad about the tattoos earlier, and how many minors get tattoos?
I don't agree with that though. I think minors should not drink, get any type of tattoos, any
you don't seem to be very vocal about that though.
I just said that I don't.
It's fucking insane.
I only care about kids, bro. Leave the kids.
Okay, so that's the clip. That's the clip that blew up. As you can see, XQC obviously like is advocating for trans rights in this. Clearly, Adin Ross, his big thing for this whole fiasco they're having on Discord call is that he's trying to protect the kids. The kids are very important to him, and that's like a thing that you hear like with a lot of like conservatives or like far right like public figures, is that they care so much about the kids, right? It's all about the kids' safety, whatever the fuck. I think it's all fucking hoopla. But I do want to introduce Adin Ross really quick so you guys understand why I don't like him. This is the mentality Adin Ross has in general when it comes to trans people. This is him getting invited to the Streamer Awards.
Cutie and every one of you guys over there on that side. Ludwig checked into. I fuck with y'all, but vote Trump, bro. Y'all, I know y'all live in LA and shit, and like, You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got like little like 13-year-old trannies running around and shit, but y'all gotta vote Trump. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you guys caught that ending. He says, vote Trump. You guys in LA, you guys need to vote Trump. I know you guys have 13-year-old T-slurs running around. You guys need to vote Trump. So that's Adin Ross. So clearly, I don't need to really like explain more than that. This is this guy's mentality when it comes to trans people. And clearly he just uses slurs like to, you know, communicate about trans people or even probably queer people in general. I'm sure he says the F slur to his friends. I don't want to make that accusation, but from this clip, I can just assume, and I think that's a very educated assumption, because Adin Ross says he cares so much about the kids. This is a clip of him telling a fan to slit his brother's throat because he watches Hassan.
I'm not gonna lie. No, listen, he's a Hassan. Bro, if you slit his throat, I think I'll give you 20K. I'm kidding. Yeah.
People that watch Adin Ross, they're not all between the ages of like 18 to like 35 or like 18 to 25. Okay, there's so many minors. Like these are all just kids. These kids look up to this guy. He's one of the biggest streamers on Kick. Like this is the dude that the kids that he cares so much about are watching and thinks is so fucking funny. This is a clip of Sneeko. Sneeko's also basically like Adin Ross's like dirty little brother.
Fuck the woman! Fuck the woman!
What? No, wait.
Sneeko.
We love women. We love women.
But not like transgenders.
Yes, sir. We love everybody.
Okay.
No.
All gays
Yeah,
should
fuck
die.
gay. Yeah, merch. Preach. What have I done?
That is a lot. Like those are like 12-year-olds saying that like queers should die, fuck the transgenders, fuck the women. These are kids that watch these fucking dudes that are like top of the top of where they stream on, because both of them are banned from fucking YouTube and Twitch because obviously they're promoting hate speech. They're promoting violence against the LGBTQ community. They can sit there and say that they aren't, right? No. It's just boys will be boys. Boys will be boys. It just really rattles my brain that they don't see like what kind of role model they are for their audience, and they don't take responsibility or any accountability for what they're doing on their stream.
I'll find some. If I really take time to Google it, I can.
Why don't you take time right fucking now, Adin? You're in front of your PC, your fucking $1 million PC you probably have in front of you with fucking 50 monitors because you have millions of dollars from making fucking money from gambling and exploiting your fucking audience. Why don't you Google it then? We can go Google it.
I saw a number saying 17,000, but I want to look into it before I really use it as evidence.
So you're pushing an area.
Then shut the fuck up if you don't know anything. But we can go ahead and Google it for you guys. Okay? We can go ahead and Google it. All right? First of all, I wanted to bring this up when DJ Academics was talking about like why is there such a big, like he's like so confused why if there's so little people, why should we give a fuck? Well, there really is so little people. There's only 1.6 million people identify ages 13 plus identify as transgender in the US, which is for youth. 1.4% of the US population identifies as trans, okay? For adults, it's lower. 0.5% of the population. 0.5, dude. But I took the liberty of Googling puberty blockers for youth. In 2021, at least 121,000 children ages 6 to 17 were diagnosed with gender dysphoria. And out of those children, 17,000 of them started puberty blockers. Now, what are puberty blockers? It just stops the onsets of fucking puberty for a little bit. It's not something that is like stop puberty forever. It like puts a halt on it. It puts a little like block. It's literally called puberty blockers. It just puts a block on it so that kids, then they feel like they're, you know, they don't want to go through puberty. They're experiencing gender dysphoria. Kids don't have to go through like what male puberty or female puberty, and so they don't go into a fucking deep, dark fucking depression. But again, this isn't something that they just hand out, dude. This is something that they have to like talk about with their parents, like, and they have to go in and like talk about it with an actual like professional, a medical professional. It's not just handed out like Adin Ross is making it seem. They're not just handing out puberty blockers to kids. I also want to mention that there is a huge difference between puberty blockers and HRT. Adin Ross seems to think that kids are getting on HRT immediately as soon as they come out as trans, and that's not the case. Puberty blockers are given to children to stop the onsets of puberty, and it just puts a halt on it. When they are 18, they are allowed to talk to their doctor again and decide if they want to start HRT. HRT is hormone replacement therapy. So that's like the therapy given, or the medication given to adults so that they can be on the hormones of their desired gender. Also, because this is such a hot topic and Adin Ross thinks that this shit's just happening and people are just, and kids are just getting puberty blockers left and right. Dude, 22 US states, two fucking US states already ban puberty blockers or any fucking gender affirming care for kids. This is the map here. I showed you guys the map of Aaron in the morning. This is the map for adults of where there's ban on gender affirming care and just like anti-trans legislation passed in the US currently. This is very up to date. This is up to date like regularly. Down here on the bottom is the youth map. It's even more red for youth. And you can see here in Florida, which is where Adin Ross lives, it's a fucking no-go zone. So again, I mean, obviously if you live on the coast, like you have access to this stuff, but they're not just handing it out, dude. They don't just hand this shit out. And it's there's so much pushback for it. Even if you are in these like safer states, like it's not an easy fucking thing to like to get or do. And it's also just a very traumatic experience, because if you are a kid experiencing gender dysphoria, I mean, the fear of that, of not knowing who you are and like being around and especially if you're in these like red states, being around people that are like, you know, not like you and not like-minded and are, you know, watching fucking Adin Ross and like are like saying like kill the fucking women, kill all transgender people. It could be fucking terrifying, and you might not even have like the opportunity to like come out or like even ask your parents about this shit, because you feel like you just feel like you're a bad person in general. You're just like a bad kid and like something's wrong with you. So you suppress that anyway. So it's not an easy thing. It's not an easy route. It's just nothing about this is easy. And again, Adin Ross, there's fucking medical professionals that spend their life fucking learning about this shit that kids and their parents go to talk to, and before they even like get these puberty blockers. And again, it's something that they get, and they can get taken off of it. It's not HRT. They get on puberty blockers, and then when they turn 18, they can start talking to the doctor about starting HRT if it's right for them. And there's a bunch of risks that are being explained to the parents and everything.
Target is even allowing an LGBTQ section in the kids section is crazy.
Some kid isn't going in there and his life is transformed and now he's like a fairy dust because he saw some fucking a rainbow, dude. Holy shit.
That's not the point.
What is the point then, Adin? Because that's literally what you're saying, dude. You're so fucking dumb. You're literally saying that. You're saying because Target has fucking a rainbow shirt or a shirt that says pride, then a kid's gonna go in there, they're gonna see that, and they're gonna be gay. They're gonna turn gay. They're gonna turn trans. That is what you're saying. So what is your point?
My kid saw a rainbow. He's now a fucking fairy. Like Christ, dude.
Okay, but this whole time he's focused on general transitioning, which isn't in any way permanent. So is this issue with trans kids or hormone blockers? Clearly the answer is both, but he doesn't know how to argue. Literally, he can't stick to one topic. He doesn't even know anything about the topics.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. I'm really not. What I'm trying to say is just, I'm cool with whatever. I get what you're saying, by the way.
Oh my God, I'm cool with whatever. Cool, then shut up. I mean, he's on the same platform as the dude that literally was going on Omegle, trying to get minors to expose themselves and then put it on a fucking NSFW Discord channel. It's just he doesn't really care. The only thing he cares about is like making money and Andrew Tate. Yeah, I think those are the two things he cares about.
Kids should not be walking into a Target and seeing a gay section.
Understood. I didn't.
Why? Okay, then kids shouldn't go into a Target and see Christianity. Kids shouldn't go into Target and see religion. If I bring that up to Adin Ross, he's just gonna be like, that's not the same thing, dude. It's not the fucking same thing. Like, come on, dude. Like, come on. God knows all. Kids should go into a store and they should only see Fortnite.
I'm saying
The same way. You're right.
The same way they should be able to do puberty blockers. Same way they should do alcohol. Same way they should do fucking
Puberty blockers and alcohol are not the fucking same thing, dude, at all.
tattoos. I'm just saying.
Puberty blockers you can reverse the effects of puberty blockers. It just puts a halt on puberty. That's all. That's all it does. And it's something that it's up to the parent to decide and the medical professional that they see. And the medical professional that is trained their whole life to understand and know. But he's cool with like Andrew Tate saying like, you know, women are objects and shit like that, right?
Like the kids, but all the other shit, they're nowhere to be seen. They're not vocal. They're invisible. As soon as there's anything that makes them feel emasculated or whatever, they rush to the defense of the kids. Brother, we get what you're doing, dude. You're just fucking. We get it, brother.
Yeah, that is the truth. It doesn't matter if a kid's like exposed to sex when it comes to like straight sex, like an early age, or exposed to drugs at an early age, or exposed to just like violence, gambling, like hate against women, like just like ideology like that. It's okay. But when it comes to being trans or being queer, then their masculinity is being threatened, or vice versa. When it's like, you know, women can push this narrative as well, and like their femininity is being threatened, then it's a problem. And it's just all internalized fucking shit like that. Internalized homophobia, internalized transphobia, and it's just like he said, it's a vehicle. Is it about protecting kids or making more boys who don't have critical thought or self-determination? Really just want kids to just be in a little box. I felt like that my whole childhood, to be honest. So I like, it's an awful way to feel, but that's what they want. That's the future they want to happen. I don't watch a lot of XQC's content. I don't know what his politics are, but clearly, like, throughout this whole debate, I can see that like he's very passionate about this topic, and I think he's really like fed up with the fact that his peers, which are Adin Ross and like the other streamers that he's like associating with or in the same circle, I think he's really fed up with all this like this hoopla of just like, you know, when it comes to like trans people existing or queer people existing, it's like a big like kibosh, like, oh my god, like it's the fucking woke agenda. It's killing our kids. It's like transitioning our kids or feeding our kids HRT in schools. There's litter boxes in the bathrooms of our schools. Like, I think he's really just done. And I really appreciate the fact that he has patience to do this, to be in this fucking awful call with these idiots.
I just think it's hold on. I just think it's abnormally getting a little bit weird when we're pushing on our kids, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Nobody's pushing other than though.
It is. There's agendas being pushed on kids, like what I'm saying, for sure, 100%. Disney is 100%.
The agenda tells them that if they feel those ways, they're not completely wrong or to be ostracized, and they're not gonna fucking.
Literally, good ass fucking point here. Like this dude thinks like the agenda being pushed, if there is an agenda at all, is that kids are in school and like the teachers are just like, oh, like I see that you like to wear like girly bracelets. I have some HRT in the back. Let me inject you really quick. And then X is trying to say like, no, like literally the agenda is just that, oh, you feel different than what society, like, oh, I might be queer, like, or I might be trans, or I don't feel like I'm the sex assigned at birth. Okay, well, we can explore that. You know, we can talk about that. We can teach you that there are people that exist that are that way. You know, we can give you information, you know, in a way that's like acceptable for kids. You know, we're not taking your kids to the fucking back room and being like, here you go, HRT, here you go, HRT. Oh, here we go. Let's riff off your tits. Here we go. Top surgery.
Target is an American thing, bro.
Target is an American thing, brother. I took the liberty of Googling LGBTQ pride at Target so we can see the horrors of Target pride section. Just be you and feel the love, guys. How could they? How fucking could they? Fuck no. fuck no. I cannot believe they do this. This is what this dude is so fucking mad about. I mean, the horror is really the styling and prices. Yeah. Imagine how it is to be a kid right now in school with the internet, because you know, you might have a better community inside your school. You might have like a lot more like-minded people you can gravitate towards, but there's going to be fucking dunce heads that watch Adin Ross in your school that are going to cause violence towards you.
And I don't care if niggas want to think they're airplane, they want to think they a man, woman, kangaroo, do your thing.
Exactly.
I definitely believe that we got to let, kids can't choose to go in the military, can't drink, can't do a lot of things until they at least turn 18.
Love how we're comparing drinking alcohol and fucking going into the goddamn military to being trans as a kid. And maybe starting puberty blockers. That's insane. That's an insane comparison to make. They are not related in any fucking sort. And not to mention that kids go into fucking ROTC, first of all, and the military like comes to schools and tries to indoctrinate children to join the military when they get out, because it's all a fucking scheme. The people that come to the schools, like they send out agents like literally to prey on the most vulnerable. The people, like the kids that are out, that are outcasts and like don't have any fucking friends. They prey on them the most, and they're like, hey, like, we'll be your fucking friends. Join the military. You know, it's the American way, brother. Like, holy shit. If anything, if any agenda is being pushed, that's one of the biggest ones.
They don't permit you to do the things you're talking about, though. Like, you're not causing permanent damage to somebody. They're not on HRTs, brother. They're not doing bodily modifications that they're not allowed to.
I think it's like half and half. Like, I don't understand what you're saying to me, brother, because I can't understand your fucking voice. But it's also like, I don't give a fuck what you're saying because you're wrong. And I don't care because I have one opinion and one opinion only, and it's not going to change.
Give me fucking examples.
No. Yo, XQC. It's not about statistics. It's about trying to.
It is about statistics. It's all about statistics. It's all about the facts, or else you're a fucking dumbass. And you shouldn't be talking. If you don't have any actual information, any truthful fucking facts, any fucking sources, references to back up your fucking claims that you're making about people you don't even fucking know anything about, then shut the fuck up. Then don't say a fucking word, brother. Get out of the call. We don't want you here. Dude, it's not about your fucking feelings, dude. Facts over fucking feelings, brother.
Stop or reverse, like, a trend that we're seeing happen.
A trend we're seeing happen. Okay, it's trendy to be trans, guys, apparently. Okay, let's see how trendy it is to be fucking trans right now. This person, River Nevea Goddard, non-binary, 17-year-old with a cuddly nature, found fucking dead. This minor died literally, what's today? Today. It's so fucking trendy to be trans when people are getting fucking killed all the fucking time. This person died today because their fucking boyfriend killed them, or their partner killed them. And this isn't the first fucking person to get killed today. That's a minor. There was someone in Oklahoma. They were assaulted in their fucking school's bathroom. I don't see what's trendy, guys. I don't see why it's so fucking trendy to be trans. I really don't. When people get killed and people get assaulted and people have violence towards them all the fucking time, everywhere. It's not a fucking trend. In the reality, people that are actually like struggling with gender dysphoria and are coming out and have been out and want to live their life as a trans person, they're met with fucking violence. Scary. Dude, I won't fucking leave my house because I'm scared a lot of the times. I won't leave my little like part of my area where I live because I'm terrified of meeting the wrong person or getting into an altercation. And it's happened before. Transphobia is fucking everywhere. Even where I live in the safest fucking area, it's still fucking scary.
School teaches you about politics and sexuality shit. I think it's really wrong. I think when you're a parent, that's when you sit your child down and that's when you really explain about life.
Yes,
do you agree with that?
Yes, Adin.
Okay.
But society already does that because it's ingrained into the more traditional way. Society
literally, like, what the fuck? So you don't want, okay, where the fuck are kids supposed to learn anything? Okay, you expect you expect the parents to like teach their kids about everything. Okay, sure. But most of the time, you know, parents expect the kids that they send to school to learn about fucking life at fucking school because the parents have to fucking go to work. Like, the fuck? And the kids, regardless of the fact, they're going to learn about the shit anyway. Because of what XQC is saying, it's ingrained in society. They're going to learn it from their fucking peers. They're going to learn it from just regular fucking life, dude. And it's going to be the traditional way, like he's saying. It's going to be like, you know, there's a mom and dad, and, you know, being straight is normal, blah, blah, blah. But how the fuck are they going to learn anything if they feel different from what everyone else around them feels like, or, you know, is doing in society? You know, who are they supposed to go to? And the thing is, like, kids, they don't know where to go, and then they get really fucking depressed and they hurt themselves. And that's why it's important for kids to actually have an outlet in schools where they can go and like learn about real fucking shit, real life fucking shit that happens. And it's not a bad thing either to learn about that, because fucking teachers are taught this. They're taught how to teach kids this. It's part of their fucking job, dude. It's part of their job that they're underpaid for also, because the end goal is to have trans queer adults. I mean, yeah, that is the end goal, and it's very fucking sad. But then it's just like, okay, so you want all these kids to fucking just die? Is that what you really want then? Then just fucking say it. It just hurts my heart, dude. It really does. If you want everyone to fucking die, then just pick up your fucking balls off the floor and say that shit.
Encouraging men, right, who are biologically men, who are born with penises and have the hormones of men.
That's a sex, not a gender. That's a sex.
Depending on your socialization or how you feel at the moment, you could now select your gender after birth. That's what people talk about. We don't care about
that's a gender, not a sex.
This guy's fucking face. He does not understand. He's so dumb. He does not understand what's being said right now. They start transitioning into a topic of sex and gender, which are very different. But everyone here, every party here fails to not recognize the fact that intersex people exist. But that's like, if anyone here were to talk about intersex people, everyone's mind would be fucking lost. Sex in general is on a spectrum. It's not black and white. It's not just male and female, especially because of intersex people. But in general, it's just not, it's also on a spectrum, just like gender is, but they're not the same, because gender is a social construct and sex is biological. Again, like, this dude is so fucking dumb. He does not understand the fucking difference at all. And he doesn't really care to know.
Say again?
That a gender. You're talking about the fucking, the biological, like, you're born with a dick, right? And then
look how fucking lost he is. Oh, you're such a fucking idiot, dude.
And then you want to be a girl or whatever? Like, what are you talking about? Am I wrong?
If I meet a man and he tell me that him being a man is a social construct, I slap the shit out of him.
Oh my god, here we go. Violence. Oh, ding 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 ding. Oh, here we go. Here we fucking go, dude. This fucking guy.
You're a fucking man. Okay? Yo, if God made...
He does not care about anything, dude. He does not give a fuck. He is scared. He does not want his masculinity threatened, okay? He does not give a fuck about the reality of anything. All he knows is what his little pea brain can understand. Is that, well, I'm a man. I got a dick. So, you're a man. Oh, if you tell me any different, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. And that's the mentality of like every fucking straight guy, like literally, or most fucking straight cis men, fucking ever. Especially the ones I've met in my life, where it's like, you know, someone in the group comes in, says they're fucking gay. It's like, oh, okay, well, don't bring that shit around me, dude. Don't force that shit in my face, or I'm gonna beat your fucking ass, bro. Like, on God.
Correct. Male and female, that's sex.
Yes.
Gender. See, like there was a miscommunication and
this fucking dude in his chair, he's like, oh, dude, he's just like, I can't stand this. Like, I don't give a fuck what the facts are. I don't care about the statistics. I don't care about what scientists have spent their fucking their whole fucking life dedicating research towards. I don't give a fuck about that. I know one thing, and that's the right thing. And that's what most fucking people that lean this way on the fucking political spectrum feel like. They don't care. They don't give a fuck.
Say sex M
Bro,
slash
we're
F.
not talking about
They
government
do.
forms.
They
Yo,
do
yo,
that.
respectfully, we're not talking about government forms. Yo, we're talking about, like, I completely get your argument, and you're
Right.
right. But the people we're talking about, they want to be able to pick not only gender, but sex. They're picking.
Nah,
We're not trying to, no one's doing that, dude. No one's doing that. We want to exist in the same spaces. We should be able to exist in the same spaces as cis women, cis men, because we want to just exist in general. We want to be able to live our lives in society as just regular fucking people, because we are regular fucking people, dude. It doesn't matter. We should be able to say in society, like, I should be able to go and say, like, oh, hey, I'm a girl. Like, okay. I can tell people I'm trans. That's, and I do. That doesn't erase anything for me, though. Even if people are like clear about that, like we're not trying to erase our trans identity or anything like that. I don't know the people he thinks like he knows about, but it's just like,
that's not, that
Fuck.
doesn't seem right.
What? Oh, have you met someone that is like? I gotta be clear because I know I'm still on Twitch. Trans, and if you
I love how he's like, I want to be clear about this because I'm live right now. I want to be clear. I don't want to say any like bad vocabulary towards trans people. And then he calls people a trans. He calls trans people a trans. Like we're objects. It's fucking crazy. Like, dude, it takes 2 seconds to just look up the fucking vocabulary of like how to talk about transgender people in life. You don't call people a trans. You don't say, I mean, even the title of this video is transphobic. XQC debates transgenderism. Like, dude, this isn't a mental illness. We aren't objects. Like, holy shit.
say someone was born, right, a female, they was born with a pussy, right? If
God, I cannot stand this guy fucking talk about women or anybody. So fucking derogatory. I cannot stand this guy. He's so fucking, he is just so fucking deplorable.
they want to now
Females, pussies. Shut up, dude.
identify as a man, they're not gonna
I know, you did
then
tell me.
tell people I am a female by sex, but I am a man by gender.
Because we don't need to fucking say that shit, dude. We don't need to be saying that. Dude, no one, if a trans person comes up to you and says, hey, I'm a girl, like, you're, like, a normal person is like, okay, cool, yeah. And I use she pronouns, she, her pronouns, or she, they pronouns, or I'm trans feminine, I use she, they pronouns. A normal person is just like, okay, sick. But normal people don't fucking like, okay, but what were you born as? So where were you fucking born? Because that's fucking, like, first of all, it's rude and fucking weird. But in the off chance that a trans person were to explain it to you, I mean, with respect, they're gonna say, oh, I'm trans. Like, yeah, I was born a man, or I was assigned man at birth. But why are you fucking asking me that, weirdo? Like, my gender is fucking, I'm a girl. Who fucking cares? Why does it bother you? Get the fuck away from me or I'll kill you. That's what I would say.
Because they're acting in a social way with other social beings, using a social construct to fucking communicate.
Clearly, this dude like went out to a fucking bar or something, or like has a fetish for trans people or some bullshit, and like met a trans person, a trans woman, and pressed them about their biology. Wanted to know, you know, if they had what they had in their pants, and didn't like the answer that they got. So now they're on a fucking rampage now on this Discord call. Because EG Academics is just a rich ass incel that got rich off of exploiting stories from Oblock. Like, legit, he's so porn brain. All he can do is think about what is in other people's pants. Yeah, I see that.
That's all I get mad
That
about.
doesn't happen though. It's like
It does. Some parents allow
I
it.
said
I'm
it.
telling you.
I said it. Give me statistics. I said, give me examples. Give me
tell you
articles.
what.
Okay.
You have
I'll tell
given
you
me
what.
nothing.
I'll tell you what, because I'm not informed. I don't really spend all my
Here we go again. This is the theme here, guys. Adin Ross not being informed but saying shit out of his fucking asshole. I'm not informed. I don't know anything.
time doing this.
Just give me one.
So much misinformation. is being pushed, and people will create their own narrative in their head without looking up any fucking information, any sources, any facts. Nobody knows the facts. No one even knows a trans person in their life. No one's ever met a trans person in their life, and that's what makes me so infuriated when people like this try to talk about me and my community. They don't know anybody. They've never spoken to anybody that's trans or that's queer. They don't want to. They see what they see. They hear what they hear from their little friends, and they roll with that, and that's it. And clearly, because Adin Ross just does not know like how to form a meaningful argument and doesn't even know what he's trying to even like talk about. It's just crazy. All these dudes really care about is just making money, being fucking edgy, making edgy content, and being controversial. I think what's insane to me is that XQC could be just like these goobers, could be in the same headspace, could choose to be in the same headspace as all these goobers, but takes the high road and is an ally and is really trying to like explain this shit. But it's good to know that there is other big streamers that are trying to explain like the reality of the situation, where we're just people that are trying to exist like anybody else. We're just regular people in regular fucking life, and there is not some fucking horrible, sick, satanic like agenda being pushed on the youth. No one is forcing your kids to take HRT. No one is chopping off your 12-year-old's breasts for top surgery. That's not happening. I just thought it'd be interesting to talk about that because I do see this happen on like Twitter. Like people like this talk about trans issues, and it's just like they don't know what they're talking about. They don't take the time to Google anything. They don't have any facts. Yeah, dude, like we're just like so small on like on a scale, but yet we hold so much weight in these people's minds. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh man. But yeah, I appreciate you guys being here and listening to me, rant about this, and I hope I gave some good information. The next stream, react to this VOD entitled "It's Trans Streamer Reacts to Trans Streamer Reacts to Streamers Debating Trans Issues."